Dr. Janie Pendleton with Maranatha Minutes, and we are back today with our daily devotional and our story from, I always say this, and our story from His Mysterious Ways. Today I've chosen another short story. It's called The Writing on the Wall. So if you're getting ready to move, or you just moved and you wanted to know if it felt right to you, and you've been praying, Lord, should I make this move? And John and I, we do this every time we make a move or something happens with the children, or you choose a college, or maybe you're choosing something. Then reflect on this story, because I think this really has a lot to do with, by the way, did you know that humans are the only creature that God made? We are the only creation that God made that worries about the future. We're the only ones that we know of that worries about the future. So this is a way for Christ to tell us that we need to lean on Him to rest our minds. So the writing on the wall. I lay awake nights wondering if we had made the right decision. Our small suburban home would soon be sold, and we would move into a large 2-story house in Midtown Memphis. Built in 1914, the fine old home had fallen into disrepair. Faded wallpaper hung in strips from the walls and ceiling. The exposed plaster walls were badly cracked. Nevertheless, my husband and I fell in love with the old house, with its high ceilings, stained glass windows, and oak moldings. Ooh, it sounds like an awesome house, doesn't it? I love those older homes. I've even seen them where they pick them up and move them on the flatbed houses and move them up the road on the other farms. We've seen big houses come down through here and get moved before. It's pretty cool to watch. But we love the old homes and the big old staircases. As moving day drew near, however, my doubts grew. Buyer's remorse, that's what they call that. You get it about a new car when you have payments, or when you spend your money on a new car, your hard-earned money, knowing that it's going to lose money the moment you drive it off the showroom floor or out of the parking lot. And you get it with buying a house as well. Buyer's remorse. Maybe we had decided too quickly that we could do the restoration work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. What if it proved more expensive than we expected? Probably another 10 to 20%, because you're going to get ideas as you go along the way. Yeah, I hoped and prayed we had made the right decision, but I was still uneasy. Moving day came and went. Nights and weekends were devoted to stripping wallpaper, replacing plaster, and stripping paint. Then one Saturday afternoon, I came home to find David stripping the last layer of wallpaper in the dining room. "Debbie," he called excitedly, "come look." I went over to the wall he had just laid bare. Here, he pointed to some writing scrawled on the wall. There was a name, a workman who had originally plastered the walls, maybe? We had no way of knowing. And there was a date, November 4, 14. The name written on that wall was ours, Bledsoe. The name written on the wall was ours, Bledsoe, November 4th, 14. And the date, November the 4th, that was my birthday. We were home. Debbie Ellis Bledsoe. That raised the hair on my arm. That's kind of ghostly, isn't it? I don't know if I would have stayed there or not. I think they took it better than I did. But anyway, that is the day's reading from My Mysterious Ways. And now we're going to do today's devotional. And that is funny. I am perpetually with you, taking care of you. That is the most important fact of your existence. I am not limited by time or space. My presence with you is forever. It's a forever promise. You need not fear the future, for I am already there. Well, that goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Isn't that something, how God works things out? You need not fear the future, for I am already there. When you make that quantum leap into eternity, you will find me awaiting you in heaven. Your future is in my hands. I release it to you day by day, moment by moment. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow. I want you to live this day abundantly, seeing all there is to see, doing all there is to do. Don't be distracted by future concerns. Leave them to me. Each day of life is a glorious gift, but so few people know how to live within the confines of today. Much of their energy for abundant living spills over the timeline into tomorrow's worries or past regrets. Their remaining energy is sufficient only for limping through the day, not for living it to the full. I am training you to keep your focus on my presence in the present. This is how I receive abundant life, which flows freely from my throne of grace. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough troubles of its own. Matthew 6:34. And in John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. And in James 4:13 through 15. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we'll go to this or to that city. Spend a year there, carry on business and make money. Why? You do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a while and then vanishes. It's like a fog. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. And again, that was James 4:13 through 15. And that is today's daily devotional. And again, we were reading out of Sarah Young's Jesus Calling and Enjoying Peace in His Presence by Sarah Young. Okay? And here I just had my name engraved on it, but it is a leather-bound book. And if you want to get this book, I got it at christianbooks.com. It's up to God who we reach out to. We may not even know who we're reaching out to, that we may have affected them in a positive light, in a positive way. And so that's my goal every day. I was having some nightmares last night, and when I woke up, I felt like I was having waterfalls dripping on me. Couldn't figure out what it was. Well, my Siberian husky, and she's never done this before, was laying across because I was on my side, and I was dreaming, and my hand was up in the air. I couldn't figure out why, because she kept tossing my hand in the air. Matter of fact, my shoulder was really sore this morning. I was so relaxed, she kept taking her nose and throwing my hand on the air. But she was laying across my side, and she's a pretty good-sized dog. I mean, she's about 47 pounds. She was laying on my side, and I thought, why can't I breathe? You know, why is my arm and my shoulder so sore? Well, I was having a bad dream, and she got up on top of me, John said, and she was just staring at the bathroom like there was a demon or something in the bathroom. And he was like, I didn't disturb her, and I didn't disturb you, because you're not supposed to wake someone up that's having a bad dream. But my dog, she had me covered. She had my back, because my back was facing that direction. She was just laying over the top of me and then looking at me and trying to wake me up. She was trying to wake me up. And I was so deep in sleep, but my husband was like, it was really cute. And I said, well, that's kind of scary, because a little scary. My dog was on top of me, but she'd never done that before. And normally if she does that, she wants me to pet her, but that's not what she wanted. She was trying to literally wake me up. So whether maybe I was having a medical emergency in my sleep, maybe my heart was palpitating and I just never noticed it. You know, having a night terror, I do suffer from night terrors when I was little. Once in a while as an adult, I'll get them. This dream I had felt very real. And matter of fact, it kind of has to do with, it has a lot to do with the subject. I dreamt that I was in a class at a school, and a boy behind me kept kicking under my chair with his steel-toed cowboy boot. And he kept kicking from behind me, and I turned around and said something to him, but then the teacher yelled at me for interrupting the class. And I was like, what is your problem, Mr. Teacher? What's your problem? And he was like, well, I hear you're crazy because you're a Christian. You're a crazy Christian, and we don't want crazy Christians in this class. And I was dreaming like that. So whatever the thing was and whatever was making me feel that way, it was a really strong dream. And it was so vivid. And I was so deep in sleep. You know, I didn't even feel my dog getting on me until I started to wake up. And I just felt this heaviness on my, why can't I breathe? It was because she was on me. But anyway, everything happens for a reason. And I believe that we touch people's lives for a reason. And I think animals do sense our feelings. And maybe they even, you know, like I said, maybe I was flaring in my sleep, but the last few nights, Lexi's been sleeping under our bed. And she hasn't done that since last winter. So the last few nights she's been sleeping under our bed, and I've heard her have a few bad dreams. She's woke me up with some bad dreams as well. So, and then I call out to her, Lexi, are you okay? Mommy's here. Mommy's here. Go back to sleep. Mommy's here. And then you'll hear her go, and then she'll go back to sleep. So maybe she'll learn from me how to treat others. You know, Siberian Huskies are very intelligent. And maybe when she heard me having a bad dream, now she's coming to my aid and she's trying to calm me down. But if you new Siberian Huskies, trust me, they do not lay still and they are all over you. They are not a lap dog. So this was very surprising, you know, that she was on top of me like that. And John said she was being very protective. She was very much trying to get me awake as if something was wrong. Like, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm just flipping my arm up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. And John says, I didn't move. I was just, you know, limp as a rag. But so as Christians, I ask you, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that like button and support Christianity. Don't just support us. Support getting that word out to others, because that's what we're supposed to be doing as Christians. And if you can do nothing else, then at least share a video, a Christian video, online with others. Maybe on your Facebook channel. It doesn't have to be mine. It can be anyone that teaches the Trinity. But anyway, this is Dr. Jane Pendleton. I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to go do some chefing here for you in just a minute. So we love you. God bless. Be sure and subscribe. Hit that like button. Share, and share Christ. We love you.